First question will be from Eric Bailey of the Tulsa World, and then we'll go to Ryan Aber. Eric?
Hey, Josh. Good to see you, man.
How you doing?
Doing good. Just wanted to ask you, what was the biggest challenge going JUCO to Division I last year, and where do you want to see your game evolve to going into the next season?
Just for one, getting to learn the plays and things, and then transitioning from like a faster game. The pace is faster and things like that. So I just wanted to get those things done before I did anything. But going into the season, I just want to improve my pass rush and improve how much production I'm doing for my team. I just want to help my team as much as I can.
Josh, I appreciate it. Have a good week.
You too.
Hey, Ryan Aber, the Oklahoman, and then Jason Kersey.
Yeah, Josh, good to meet you. Good to talk to you. How do you feel about how this defensive line as a whole is coming together here in the spring, and just the versatility that y'all have across the board, especially with guys like Jalen and Isaiah Thomas and things like that?
Defensive line, I think we're super deep, probably more deep than ever. Like, I don't think there's a single drop off on the line. Everybody can play either shade or three, so it's easy to move people around and do different type of combinations. So I think that's a good thing for us.
Appreciate it, Josh.
All right, we'll go to Jason Kersey with The Athletic, and then Joe Bettner.
Hey, Josh. Coach Thibodeau was just on here talking about how Quentin Griffin helped get you here. And I'm just wondering about how much did him talking about OU, his experience at OU, help you decide to end up in Norman?
Q was actually a big help getting me here. He used to tell me like how he used to play, how they treated him here, and how things used to go for him. And he just told me to come visit. He said I love it, and I came here. I loved it. He said the coaches and players, it's like a family. So that's one thing I was really looking for, and it fit. It fit perfect with what I was looking for.
Thank you.
All right, Joe Bettner, Norman Transcript, and then Austin Curtright.
Hey, Josh. Wanted to ask you, when you get to campus and you've got a lot of veteran guys in the defensive line, is there anyone in particular that kind of helped you along the way of making that transition from JUCO to OU?
I want to say Perk. When I came in, Perk was trying to teach me like certain things like linemen do, like to key like certain parts to help my game out. And really, the older guys helped me help me around with the plays and things.
Gotcha, man. Thank you.
Go to Austin Curtright with the OU Daily, and then John Hoover.
Hey, Josh. So far in spring, whether it was Lincoln or Coach Tibbs we just talked to, they had pretty high expectations for you. How important has this spring been with your development for the fall?
This spring was really important because I didn't get my spring the first semester I was here, so I was actually looking forward to it. But I was looking forward to getting this spring to actually up my game a little bit from last season to this season, and it actually helped me out a lot. I've been having a little bit more production than I did last year, and the game's starting to slow down for me, so I think that's a pretty big jump for me.
John Hoover with SI Sooners, and then Kerry Murdoch.
Josh, I'm wondering if you can confirm this. You played defensive end a little bit in junior college, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what's that like? First of all, the transition, not only from JC to Division I, but from defensive end to D tackle moving inside. There's more collisions. There's more bodies all around you. What's that part of that transition been like for you? Has it been difficult?
I played inside during high school, and then I got to JUCO. I played DN, but it was kind of a big transition because I didn't get to play inside in JUCO, so it was kind of different just jumping to D1 and moving inside, going against bigger guys and stronger guys.
What's the hardest part? The bigger, stronger guys? Is that it?
Yes, bump combos and things like that. It's hard. You got to hold your ground in there.
Right. Thank you.
Kerry Murdoch with Sooner Scoop and WWLS, and then James Hale. Carry on.
I'm sorry. Josh, I was wondering if you could talk about Isaiah Thomas in kind of the leadership that he kind of started taking last year, and how much you kind of I know a lot of players that talk about just seeing the way that he, developed last year was kind of inspiring for them. Is he a guy that just kind of a natural guy that people gravitate toward on the defensive line?
Actually, pretty much. IT's like he's a really good, nice guy. Good technique, good person, but he likes to help his teammates out, particularly like the younger guys, and show them like what to do and how things go. But he's actually IT's a really good person, a really good player.
What is it about his game that makes other guys want to up their game?
He's always the one. Probably the first one off the ball, but he's always get people ready to go and get the energy picked up and things like that. But once he gets a sack, once one person gets a sack, the next person got to get sacked, and then the next person. But yeah, that's everything basically.
Appreciate it, Josh.
Okay, Josh, two more questions. James Hale with KREF, and then Josh Calloway.
Josh, I hope you're doing well, man. Nice to see you. I'm curious, you're at a deep position. There's 3 or 4 guys. You guys all seem on the same page. You're really pulling for each other. I know that Coach Tibbs tries to alternate you guys into the game quite a bit. What's it like, though, being at a position where, it's so deep, and how do you guys feed off each other?
Well, we all just try to pick each other up, but we like to compete to pick each other up to make each other better. But once one person rotates, we try to keep that same energy going, so there's no drop off or anything. But that's basically like how we keep things going.
Thanks, man.
And we'll close with Josh Calloway with Sooners Wire.
Yeah, Josh, I just want to ask you real quick about a guy Coach Thibodeau just brought up a little bit ago, Isaiah Coe, saying he's having a really good spring. He says he's one of the most powerful guys. Just what you've seen from him coming over this spring.
Cole's a really good person. That's my boy. But he actually coming in, he's actually learned everything faster than me. So that's actually pretty good on his end. But like Tip said, he's a strong person, really explosive. And I think he's going to help us out a lot this year.